Hello, Sagittarius. I'm going to be pulling some mid-month tarot updates for the collective of Sagittarius from the Light Seers Tarot by Chris Ann. That's what that was. I will be pulling from a couple of different oracle decks as well. So as I get your cards going, Sagittarius, if you have Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising heavily in your chart, you identify with the sign of Sagittarius, then this reading is for you. But you are your own real person living your life. So please take it as it resonates. Let it land wherever it lands in your life, and use your own free will and good judgment to make decisions based on what you hear in this reading or any reading that you come across. All right. So let me get your cards going. If you do not know who I am, Spirit Speaks Psychic Medium Heidi. That is me, the one and only. I am on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Whoa. Okay, this one and this one. Holy smokes. And right here on YouTube. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please feel free to do so you never miss another thing from me. And there are links in your description box in order to connect with me on a deeper level. I offer tarot videos for order. Wow. Okay. I offer tarot videos for order, and also a whole bunch of other things. I have private sessions, etc. So feel free to connect with me if you would like to do so. Goodness, Sag, I don't know what in the heck is going on. You are having some serious stuff going on right now. Now, let me give you this, okay? Before I said in the session, I was just taking a quiet moment to ask what Sagittarius needed to know. And what I got was to expand your horizons, to think bigger, to shift your focus and think bigger, to expand your horizons, but also to continue to enjoy the present moment that you have now. It's good to have a long-term vision of your future, but you can't get there until you accept what is going on right now in your life. So let's jump in. What is going on right now? You have major arcana card number 1, the Magician. The Magician is about really keeping your head down, keeping focused on what you have going on, and creating the life that you desire, learning to harness your emotions. Water can be emotions in tarot, and I see that this person is really focused on their vision, focused on balancing the now moments, okay, and not letting the outer world really get to you. Now, how are you feeling about this? 4 of Cups here, not quite satisfied with the circumstances that you are sitting in. Not quite satisfied with what you have in your right now. Okay, so I can understand how spirit would come with expanding the horizons. Okay, but in order to get to a different place, you have to accept what is right now, and maybe what is dissatisfying to you. That's how you can move through it and forward and upward and onward. Okay, by realizing and coming to terms with, this is not working for me, this is not right for me, but I do have a bright future ahead. How do I get there? Okay, other people's perspectives, 7 of Cups. Other people in your environment feel like there are other options out there available for you. Okay, I'll just say that right now. I feel like you're not happy, and it shows, like they know it, and but it's not like, hey, you're out on your ass, you know what I mean? Just take that as it resonates. Okay, but they know that you are not necessarily in this for the long run, in this for the long haul. They know that you have other plans, greater plans, bigger plans, but you're being dutiful about what you're up to right now. So at this moment, other people see that you probably have more options than you even see. Okay, as you can see here, this person's kind of focused on what they're lacking in their now moments, that they're missing the beautiful blessings that are just on the other side of the, just if she shifts her focus, boom, she'll see this beautiful cup filled with all this rainbow light. And that could totally change things, change the perspective of things, brighten your day. But right now, look, your head is down. See that? Your head is down. What can I do? I'm focused on what's going to happen, this or that. I'm focused on the drab parts of what's going on, as opposed to the bright future that could lie ahead if I take some steps in whatever this direction is. Other people know your capabilities. Okay, Sag? Other people know that you have so much more going on than just your day-to-day that you have going on right now. Okay, mid-month December. So what is your objective right now? Major arcana card number 12, the Hanged Man. waiting it out. I'm waiting it out and I'm using this time to connect with my own inner knowing. I'm using this time. She's not begrudging this wait. She's actually kind of peacefully waiting. She's kind of like, okay, well, what's next? I don't know. Let's heal. Let's work on me. Let's figure out what my next steps are. I'm cultivating this light within myself. I'm getting in touch with my inner child. I'm getting in touch with my soul at this time because I know that the circumstances I'm sitting in aren't necessarily permanent. They aren't necessarily my own making, but I plan to make my own circumstances. So, what is the drawback or a holdup right now? Major Arcana card number 19, the Sun. The Sun can indicate marriage, which is funny because you also have a marriage card here, but we'll get there. The Sun can indicate openness, happiness, willingness to accept help from the universe, willingness to change your environment, change your circumstances and scenario. Like I said, Four of Cups, your energy. Do you see how this is? She can't even see the brightness. And the drawback is the brightness is there. It's always there. There's always something to look forward to in every moment. What is it for you right now? Instead of focusing on the negatives or the drawbacks of what's going on in your day, get out into nature if you can do it, if your weather permits, or at least get into a quiet moment where you're tapping in with that inner light. Do you see how this inner light is kind of like the light of the universe right here, wanting to give back to you? Finding that back within yourself, getting out of the doldrums, the slumpy situation that you might feel yourself to be a little bit trapped in at this time. It's tough, man. This time of year is tough for a lot of people because we miss people or we don't necessarily have those loved ones in our experience that are easily, okay, a couple messages. We don't necessarily have the same old happiness, loved ones, family members, whatever in our experience during this holiday time. And that can be tough. Maybe the weather's bad and the sun's not shining to make you feel happier. A lot of people go through situational or seasonal depression at this time of year. And also, sometimes you got to deal with, because of the holidays, going to those family occasions, having to put up with people that you normally don't associate with, all these clashing of personalities, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. So a drawback could be, man, I feel a little bit detached from the happiness that I usually feel. Now, I'm not a medical doctor of anything at all, Sagittarius. Missed my window on that one. But if you feel like you are suffering from some kind of depression or emotional condition, it is okay. And your spirit team advises, if you want to use your own free will and good judgment, to go to the doctor, go to the counselor, go to a therapist, and work through some of these things that could just be kind of dampering your mood a little bit. Sometimes we have to do that in this 3D physical dimension. In these 3D physical bodies, we use those kinds of 3D physical tools to help get us through these times when they're a little more challenging. Okay. And that draws me into this dark hooded cloak that the magician is wearing. My head is down. I'm focused on tomorrow. I'm focused on what will be instead of what is right now. But the truth of the matter is, you're living in what is right now, and coming to the grips of what is dissatisfying to you will give you that energy, that oomph that you need to start taking actionable steps in the direction of what you really want your life to be like, okay? Where you want to go, what you want to do, etc. Now, what are some additional factors here from the Kipper deck? You got two of them. Card number 34, occupation. Okay. Finding something to keep yourself busy, something that is not just busy work. Okay. Something that brings you joy, something that reinvigorates you and opens you back up to that happiness, to that sunshiny feeling, to the brightness within you that gets you into touch with that light that is just wanting to shine out from within you. Sometimes our circumstances can bring us down to the point where everything's a tedious chore. Okay. And spirit does not want you to live in that energy forever. Although we do have times like that. We do weather times and moods like that. And you are doing great. Okay. So it could be maybe a shift in your occupation, looking for a new job, deciding to take new tasks on that bring you joy instead of just the same old meaningless ho hum, this, that you've been up to lately. Okay. So making sure that you're picking and choosing how you spend your time, that you're spending your time doing things that you want to do, or at least fitting those kinds of things into your schedule. Because I'm telling you, you got more options than you think. Okay. It's about awareness and choosing what to do with your energy, with your time, as opposed to just letting life happen to you, Sagittarius. The second card that you got is number 3, marriage. Look, I got to say this. If you're not happy, that's okay. Even if you've been married for like 50 years, you know what I mean? Like if you're not happy, you can change your circumstances and change your mind at any time. For some of you, this could be an unhappy relationship or partnership. For some of you, this could be I'm waiting to find the right partnership on the horizon, or I'm waiting to find the right job so that I may change my circumstances and feel better about things in my life. And that's not a bad situation to be in either. But remember that if those things are something that you yearn for and they're not in your experience yet, it's not going to fall in your lap. Okay. You've got to put yourself out there. You've got to put in applications. You got to meet people in order to change those kinds of patterns in your life. Now, what is the situation rooted in from the Wisdom of the House of Night Oracle deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed? The card number is 27, Hope. Have you lost hope? I see all the blues and the darkness in this card. I see this stagnant energy that she has. Have you lost hope? Are you waiting? Are you just waiting around for nothing? I mean, I don't know what you're up to, Sagittarius. I understand if you're having some kind of downtime right now. This drawback or holdup is the sun, and look at this. There's the moon on this hope card. Like I feel like you're a little in the doldrums, and that's okay. But knowing that you're in the doldrums, allowing yourself to process those emotions, and Spirit is saying this: you have got to know why you're feeling this way. Okay. That's how you make changes. That's how you get yourself into a healthier, brighter space, is by knowing what it is that's bringing you down. Okay. Being honest with yourself in your heart of hearts, like getting out of the denial of, man, my situation does suck. You know what I mean? And it's because X, Y, and Z. So, what can I do to change X, Y, and Z so that I'm in a better space of my life with myself, with maybe the people who I want to be with me, whatever this could be? There is hope on the horizon for you. Find that hope again. This is all energy moves. All circumstances change. Everything is fluid and changeable, but you have to be the one to decide what direction you want to go into. You have to be the one to decide how you want to create your life. Life doesn't happen to you, it happens for you to become a more empowered individual. You can't wait around waiting for life to happen to you or for you or whatever. You've got to make it happen. You have to take a couple of steps and then allow God to meet you, or Spirit to meet you halfway. Now, intentions and motives right now, I can see why you're feeling a little slumpy, okay? From my own oracle deck, your intentions, sneaky, shady. I feel like you can't be forthcoming with people about something. Okay. Maybe you feel like you're not quite accepted in the areas where you're at. Maybe you're keeping some kind of secrets. Maybe you are designing the life of your dreams, but you're afraid to tell people about it because they won't accept your vision. That's okay. Your vision probably doesn't include them. That's why that's why you're keeping it close to your chest. Okay. Now, other people's intentions or motives, same thing, dude. You guys almost have the same energy here. You're keeping things, and this person is feeling restricted. Okay. Other people in your environment feel caged by their circumstances as well. That could be you being an empath, picking up that energy. Is this yours or is this someone else's? Are you just with a whole bunch of downers and that's why you feel really down? Is everyone at work crabby and grouchy and therefore so are you because you're an empath and you're picking up those feelings? Or are you truly caged by your circumstances as they feel themselves to be? Sometimes this is others wanting to put you in a cage or in a box, and you feeling like, oh, I'll pretend like I'm in that cage or box. Yeah, sure. Okay. I'll pretend like it for the sake of the keeping the status quo, not ruffling any feathers. Just know that this is temporary. As much as I've said that, this situation is temporary. Time will change things. The seasons will pass. The sun will come out again. And by then, I'm telling you, before then, you can become more empowered now. You can feel more empowered now to make decisions and changes, as long as you just get with that denial inside of yourself so that you know exactly what it is that's not working for you. No one else can tell you what's not working for you. You're the one who knows how you feel about the situation. You're the one who knows what you're hiding, even if that's just, I'm not happy. You know what I mean? You're the one who advocates for your situation. You're the one who knows what draws you, and it's up to you to come clean with yourself. with yourself first and foremost, so that you may begin to rekindle the hope that you have for a better future, a brighter future for yourself. You can achieve that once more. You can achieve that again. Remember the happy times, is what your spirit team is saying. Remember when you felt so happy? Spirit is saying all you need is that feeling. You don't need the circumstances, okay? When you're drifting off to sleep at night, it is prime time for manifesting your circumstances for tomorrow. So when you're drifting off to sleep at night, remember a time when you were happy. Remember a time when you felt free to be yourself. Remember a time when the bills were paid and life was good. Now, you don't have to hold on to those circumstances because those may not be retrievable. Okay. Life is moving forward. It is fluid, and so are you. You are moving forward. But right now, it's about cultivating that feeling once more, reactivating that pattern within yourself, Sagittarius, so that you may plant the seeds that you are manifesting to outpicture tomorrow. Okay. So drift yourself off to sleep, holding on to that feeling. Once you cultivate that feeling, oh, yeah, I remember when life was free and open and I was so happy. Just sit and breathe in the energy of that feeling as you drift off to sleep as often as you can during the day. That will help you manifest these circumstances, new circumstances into your now life that feel the same way, that create the same feeling. That tells the universe, I want to feel like this. When you choose to feel a certain way in your downtime, okay, that is sending a signal to the universe that that is how you want to feel more often. And then you will have circumstances and experiences that come into your life, relationships, connections, jobs that come into your life that encourage you to feel like that again. So, this is about reinvigorating yourself, revitalizing yourself with those old memories, triggering those feelings, holding those as long as you can, and then allowing that to become your new reality based on the circumstances that are presented in front of you. Okay. Now, on the bottom of the deck, some guidance from your team here. King of Swords, don't forget your long-term vision. This is not your only your life right now, okay? This is not all you will ever be, all you will ever have. You are not stuck. You have so many options available to you. Everybody knows it but you. I mean, I'm sure you know it somewhere inside of yourself. Other people are afraid you're going to realize that. Like, oh man, Sagittarius is going to realize how much potential they really have, how capable they really have to change things for themselves and for others. I want you to see it. I want you to know it. I want you to look at the long term goal of your life and say, what do I want to have in 5 years, in 10 years, in 20 years? Do I want to own my own home? Do I want to be married? Do I want a different career? What is this? Plan that. See that in the long run and hold that feeling. Wow. Well, if I was that, what would it feel like? If I had that, what would it feel like? And hold that feeling. Your feelings are the key to changing the circumstances that you have in your physical reality right now. Now, I'm going to get you another card from the Fourth and Fifth Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz as a final message from your spirit team. That one. Oh, and this one, they say. All right. Don't make assumptions is the card. Let your life be transformed. Wow. I couldn't make that up if I tried. Let's read this. When you stop making assumptions, your word becomes impeccable and your life is completely transformed. Magic just happens in your life. What you need comes to you easily because spirit moves freely through you. You are transforming at this time. You are transforming. It starts with those feelings inside of yourself, remembering a time when you felt better, healthier, freer. Picturing a time that you, something that you want in the future that you want to achieve, and imagining what that feels like too, and allowing those things to sit in your energetic field, to activate those patterns within you, to call to the law of attraction and signal that frequency to come into your life. Second card, I come from the infinite. Remember, this is not who you are forever. These circumstances are not always what will be and only ever end, period. It's not. Everything is changeable and fluid. So I come from the infinite. Every cell in my body is a universe of its own. It's intelligent, it's complete, and it's programmed to be what it is. Beautiful, beautiful card. You can reprogram yourself at any time. And it starts with changing the way you feel, even in the fantasies of the imaginal realms of your mind. That tells the universe, this is how I want to feel. This is how I want to live. This is who I want to be. Therefore, this is who I am inside and at my core. Give me that. Bring me that. Show this to me in my outer world and take those steps to get there as they are presented to you. That is your mid-month December update, Sagittarius. I thank you so much for tuning in with me. You will make it through this. I know you will. You're strong. Your future looks so much different than your now moment. And that is a bright and beautiful thing. But you're not walking into the big, scary unknown. You are deciding where you want to go. Start inside of yourself with getting out of the denial of things are okay or things are what they're going to be forever. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. You're not stuck. You can change things. Start changing things in here. Okay. Start changing things in here. Start planning things in here. And then in your outer environment, things will open up to you to actually take actionable steps towards those goals. And big shifts will happen. Big, big shifts, Sagittarius. Again, thank you so much for that mid-month update. I hope this resonated with you. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment to let me know how it resonates, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. My links are in the description box if you want to connect with me on another platform or on a deeper level. I'm here for you. I will never reach out to you. You should reach out to your reader. That is how it works. Anyone who reaches out to you is sneaky shady. Don't trust that stuff. So anyway, friends, I send you so much love and blessings. I will see you on the next one. Bye.